How does it get a +3 on the second attack?
It's a secondary natural.
Is it within 30 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
has
it
a second-
technically need like a 23, but not 20.
That's 100.
Okay. That doesn't matter. It just means I get to do my damage.
Yeah.
If I hit, does a 15 hit?
Yes. Yes, it does.
For 1 damage. There's my once a day, guys! Yeah, I'm out!
Yeah, there goes my
One
damage.
time out!
Okay, it needs an 18. Nope. Needs a 20. Nope.
Whiff.
Yep. Holding.
Slow clap.
No, not yet.
Yours, Chris.
Take aim, whatever.
15.
That hits, so... 8 damage.
That's enough.
It's dead?
Yep.
Or
Well,
otherwise,
it's on the ground bleeding. It's not dead, but it's bleeding out.
I'll incapacitate it completely.
so you're
It's
just
not
gonna
incapacitated,
chop it in
it's
half.
I'm gonna cut its head off.
Cut it into individual pieces.
Just cut its head off.
That.
Cut its human face off.
You
Show
mean
no
a centipede
emotion.
Head?
Show no emotion.
I mean, is it a centipede or a millipede?
Centipede.
Okay.
100, not 1,000.
It's huge size, but it's a
Okay.
centipede.
Or did they get that mixed up?
And then there was nothing else in this place?
Centipede.
Nah.
Okay. And then we have been given the materials to collapse this place.
No, just seal the entrance.
Yeah.
It could potentially be useful to them, but the entrance is just going to be very tightly sealed for now.
Okay.
You okay?
So what materials have we been given to seal the entrance?
Remember,
Just a
show
scroll
no
of
emotion.
shapestone?
We'll take your face.
Wooden bar,
If you
lock,
show any
magic.
emotion,
Okay.
we'll take your face.
It's going to be barred and magically locked.
Okay.
Get the mask opening up for this one.
Well, that wasn't difficult. As a matter of fact, I think that's the best that could have gone.
Well, your aim improved, although bows still generally aren't indoor weapons, but...
It worked, didn't it?
I shot emotions out of my hands and it didn't work as much as I hoped it would.
Anyway,
Bring
Let's get this place shut up.
emotion.
Indeed.
yep. Shut up the place. Go back to town.
We did it. Give me gold.
We did it. Give us a packet.
Oh, God.
Report to my lord.
Alright.
Closely behind him.
Millard.
The dog task you requested of us is done.
Millard.
Not exactly dark, but well done, I suppose.
Oh, we had to kill a millipede. Centipede. I'm confused now.
There was a rather large insect in there. We took care of it, no problem.
Nah, it's underground. Understandable.
Aye.
Alright. He has packets ready for you three, and for you this is just part of your training.
I wouldn't expect to get paid for it.
Alright.
Open my packet.
It's a 100 gold voucher for either here or the elves.
I will turn it in for more building stuff.
That's
come on,
650 for you.
And then after they head out, I will report more fully on how the fight itself went, if that is necessary.
They're short on messengers at the moment, and would like you guys to try to find them again and basically update them on what's been going on since they were tracking the ogres.
Okay, sounds good to us.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Found
we
them
have anything
once.
worthwhile of telling the centaurs, though.
Doesn't matter. It's a quest. Let's do this.
Like,
And
unless
you
the
can tell
knight
the
has
centaurs
something.
where the ogres are and where they can pick up the trail again.
Yeah, that's true.
Ogres
There
need
are
to
only
be done.
tracks of 3 ogres.
Yeah, so you're a fan at least.
Okay.
Ogres
The centaurs were trying to hunt down the ogres, letting them know where they are as a courtesy, and this town wants to stay friendly to this force.
And you are asking Knight. You say ogre to Knight. Knight say kill ogre.
Or, more preferably, make friends by letting people try to track down the ogre, successfully track down the ogres.
If they haven't already.
Yeah.
Which they probably
I say
have.
we help them fight the ogres.
Sure, let's do that.
It would be a courtesy at the very least.
Yeah, sounds good.
And also
This
XP.
is as much for relations
And
as it is
also
for actually
XP.
taking out these ogres.
However,
I don't. Those things are not mutually exclusive.
however, like you said, those things are not mutually exclusive. So yeah, we could kill the ogres and then point the centaurs towards where the ogres' bodies are, and still be getting the job done,
These are things that are correct.
and lawfully.
You were correct.
This is true.
These things.
Okay, you squeaked for that one.
And lawfully.
Actually, I don't know. blankets.
What are you doing over there?
I should get over here!
Anyway.
You guys are gonna try and track down the ogres
still
first
not
then?
naked.
I don't know.
Yeah, why not? Unless
Alright.
you think that that's not a good idea.
Ogres might be stupid, but that doesn't make them any less dangerous than any other thing that's big enough to sit on you to death.
What would you suggest? We've been asked to find the ogre and report their location to the centaurs, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So what you're suggesting is just point the centaurs back towards where the trail picked up last time.
Or was that trolls?
That's what we've
Oh,
been asked
well.
to do. We were asked to bring a message to the centaurs not to hunt down ogres.
Alright. I feel like you're correct in this situation and that's what we should do.
You still want to kill ogre.
Of course I want to. They're ogres. They don't quite, mean for peace in the town nearby.
I began heading towards the forest.
No.
However, I do believe that you're correct. And that we should just do what we've been asked to do.
The owlbear's free meat for anybody who wants to fight it.
TT, you follow me, because I just took off.
Wait, what?
Towards the
Yeah.
forest.
Owlbear.
There's no one in particular hunting the owlbear, but it's still an owlbear and should be dispatched. If you come across it again.
If we happen across the owlbear, I will suggest that
Make
we
it a
combat
pet.
that we fight it.
Owlbears are
Have a
not
zoo.
tameable. Owlbears are not tameable.
Well, we're not gonna tame it.
should we happen
so
across
much
the
as lock
owlbear?
it in a cage on the property.
For display.
I have a compromise
Yeah.
since I
As a
would like
zoo.
to get more practice in with my bow.
If
we happen
encounter
across
a
the
hostile
owlbear.
situation, we'll deal with it as a hostile situation. I don't see the need to go looking for a hostile situation.
That's why I said if we happen across the owlbear. Because it is still an owlbear.
All three trails.
Wonderful. Well then, looks like my tracking skills are up to snuff.
For the moment.
I
Aye.
ask you.
You sure you
Should
don't
we
secretly
start
have lots of
clapping?
ranger on me?
Yes.
Okay.
Well
Really good.
then, I found where we need to go. Let's go.
Okay.
Lead the way.
Which one are you going to go to first? Because you found all three trails. Keep all three trails.
I want to go to the centaurs. Because that's
Okay.
what we've been asked to do. Now,
Alright.
should we happen across the owlbear on the way, or should we happen across the ogres along the way, then we'll take care of it? But I'm not going to go out looking for both of those.
Well, the centaurs will find you first.
Well, that's
No matter
Hello,
if you're
Zane.
following their tracks, they get to drop on you.
Hello again.
No, it's you lot.
We've been asked to deliver a message.
Oh.
We picked
Found
up the
the
trail
ogre
of the
trail.
ogres.
Oh.
Take them to where I found the trail of the ogres and point them in the right direction.
Thank you kindly.
Good hunting.
And you.
Now then, let's go back to town.
Have you seen an owlbear?
You found the tracks of the owlbear.
I feel we shouldn't.
associated with these two.
I feel as though we shouldn't seek out trouble.
I feel like
But it would
I
also
should-
be a
Why
public
not?
service. It would also be a public service to get rid of it.
I really want to see what this owlbear looks like. You've told me so much about it.
Hang on. Think about it though. The owlbear is a public nuisance.
If I die, I am haunting you.
Chances of you dying
You are
slim to none.
haunting me?
haunting, bro.
Haunting.
Haunting.
In Connecticut.
In Connecticut.
If you die,
Good
Which
thing I
is
don't live
unlikely.
in Connecticut.
we will get you back to the town as quickly as possible and get you resurrected.
You.
In which
With what money?
A favor, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Oh.
You might as well. Next thing you know, you're going to be sent out to deal with it anyway. Mr. In-Training Knight.
In your head.
Well, if that's what you suggest, then I think you are correct. Because actually, I completely agree that we should go and hunt it down.
octopi.
Let's go find that owlbear.
Octopods.
Or
Alright.
Dad.
You have no trouble tracking it down. Although you do notice another pair of
Deadliest
tracks on your way.
cash.
What kind?
It looks like another ogre track, but this is alone.
That's not good.
A smart,
Going in a completely different direction, mind you.
smart
That's still in our forest.
ogre.
We'll figure something out.
Or it was
Well,
either
okay,
Okay, at
later.
this point, is it
maybe it was
hunt the
following
owlbear or
something.
find out what an ogre has purpose to be doing in here? I would think the ogre would take precedence in this particular case.
In this one, I would agree. Lead the way to follow the tracks of the purposeful ogre.
Alright then. Roll of survival?
21.
Because the paper stops it from rolling, it slows it down.
Yes, you can keep it, but it looks like he tried to make sure nobody was following him at one point. Sure gets a lot harder after a while.
Well, he's not trying to escape me. He's trying to escape, but not from me. Anyway,
Not when I'm rolling on a wooden table instead of me paper.
anyway,
Should I clap now?
along we go.
Eventually, you catch up because this is purposeful but not particularly fast. It hasn't noticed you yet. It is not like any ogre you've ever seen before, except the two Kitsune might have. Knowledge local if you have it, since it would be local to you. 10, you've heard stories of Oni before.
Oni.
Also known in these parts as an ogre mage. Clad in armor, blade in one hand, magic in the other.
Oh, goody. Lots.
It's currently setting up
Should I
a
draw
camp.
the penis?
It's appears to be.
Draw the
It's only late
penis.
afternoon, so it appears to be packing down early.
Let's get
Before
out
we
of
get
here.
into fight, I'm
On
going to
his
cast Shield of
forehead.
Faith on me.
I was going to say, let's get out of here.
I don't care, I'm casting a defensive spell upon myself. Because this particular one is self only. I am not expecting to get away unnoticed at this point.
Do you think that this thing is unlawful and has committed unlawful acts?
Almost certainly.
And I say to him,
Almost certainly. Is the answer.
well, guess what's happening in this fight?
Justice.
A fight!
Justice!
Justice demands retribution!
Well,
Like, I am casting a defensive spell on myself because I don't expect to get out of this
since
without
she's
some
casting a
sort of
defensive
fight.
spell, I'm going to take the surprise round
I
and
give you
shoot
all
at the arrow.
the count of
Man,
6.
shoot at the ogre. Not
Shoot at the arrow! Shoot at the arrow!
Shoot the rocket out of the sky!
Shoot them!
The arrow.
That's what
I
the
freeze through.
Tachikomas did.
Okay, so surprise round. You're casting spell,
Yes.
I'm shooting.
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 Okay.
Shooting in a spectacular way, hopefully. Yes.
13
Shooting
to
in a
hit.
terrible way.
Or not 13, 15 to hit.
Oh,
15 to hit
Yeah.
against flat-footed. Yes.
Cool.
It gets to try to make a 21 will save.
5 damage.
All right.
Min damage.
21 will save!
Yes.
No, well.
All right. It is Brennan's turn.
Woo!
Roll the 10.
Have it make a will save. Still a 21.
Yes.
Okay. There we go. That's my turn. Still doesn't know I'm doing anything because he's making it.
Kim's turn.
My armor class is 27.
Okay.
It cannot cast spells without provoking.
Well,
All right.
going to fire again.
Roll it.
16 to hit.
It's still flat-footed, so yes.
9 damage.
And it turns to you, chuckles a bit, and says, "Hold there."
It speaks.
In common, nonetheless.
That's interesting.
Justice demands retribution! I can't do that.
I'm not
It's not my
going
turn.
to sheathe my weapon, but
It's holding it, but it hasn't raised it.
I'm not putting my weapon down.
Okay.
You'll understand if we're a little wary.
No doubt.
Creatures such as yourself around here are often not very
Sociable.
sociable, nor are they kind to the locals.
Why do you think I'm out here?
I'm afraid they don't understand.
I didn't come into town, did I?
No.
Why do you think I'm out here in the woods?
Well, that's a good question then.
Kill the
You are aware that
wanderers.
these woods are inhabited by centaurs that aren't fond of your kind either.
Oh yes, I've been carefully avoiding them.
Well, you couldn't lose me. How you didn't lose the centaurs? How you did lose the centaurs is a mystery, since I'm not as good as they are.
I'm just losing my touch.
If you'll set down your weapon, I will put mine away.
I never raised it, but I don't have a sheath for it.
I'm asking that you set it down, please.
Sticking it around.
I will put my bow on my back.
Now then. Brucey pulls his arrows out and tosses them back.
We apologize. I feel as though I should apologize for attacking you in such a manner. Since
Nah,
you
I've
seem-
had worse.
Well, either way, you seem to be, at the very least, personable, if not, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say kind, but, like, you're not a monster. If you know what I'm trying. It's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't seem as though you're like the others in this forest who are monsters.
Slap.
I know what you mean, good friend.
Good friend. Have we met?
Nope. Well, not for now. We met a couple minutes ago.
Well, that's true. Approach cautiously.
That was in game.
I'm totally in game.
That's okay. I'm not very good at speaking.
I imagine the tree ends clapping.
Anyway, I am a long way from home. And I've had my fair share of people overestimating my destructiveness, so to speak.
Combat
That we're
rounds
traveling
over?
then.
You're not like the others here.
Nah, I don't associate
Where
with that.
are you from?
Far away. I've been traveling for quite some time.
Where are you
Far away
traveling
like these
to?
ones here.
What are you?
It's
Physically.
somewhere local. There's an ancient sword that used to belong to my kind. I'm trying to retrieve it, but I'm not sure where the ruins are. It's locked away in the ground.
Does this sword have a name?
It's almost certainly inscribed on it. I was not given one though. I was given an accurate description and a rough sketch. I can make a copy for you if you prefer.
Does that mean
That would be
this
nice.
is that you're doing this on behalf of someone else?
Let's say on behalf of honor.
So
A family
this is
heirloom?
something like a life quest or other
Yes.
tradition.
Since you're not like the others here, what
So
kind,
you don't
do you
believe
mind
in
if I
only
ask what
honor?
kind of creature you are?
Oh, your people would call me an ogre of some sort, and there's no question that I've got some physical relation to those lumbering idiots. But I am not with them, so to speak. I have no association with them.
Let me to reword that. How would you refer to yourself?
Well, legends of my people stretch back to the Outer Plains. But I was born here. Well, not exactly here, but in this world. To wizards of your people and people like your own, I would be somewhere between an ogre and a troll in terms of physical capability.
Not exactly what I was asking. I meant to ask your name.
Ah!
How do you refer to yourself? What is your name?
That was a roundabout way of asking such a thing.
Mayhaps.
His name is Jeffrey.
If it is, I'm going to be
He's been
severely
wandering.
disappointed.
He's been wandering around.
His name
for
is
so
Greg.
long.
Even
He's
more
the Grim
disappointing.
Reaper.
It doesn't
It's
translate
X.
easily into your tongue. In mine, it's simply Suko is what I'm in my own tongue. I'm not. It doesn't translate easily.
Is that Tengu?
No.
What language is that, if you don't mind my asking?
Giant.
Giant. Well then.
Would you mind sharing the story of this sword you're looking for?
There was, and you two may have heard this before. Someone of my kind took the sword and went to war, conquered.
Bullshit check! Oh god, my rolls.
Ancient Chinese story states.
Never block the cookie.
He was defeated by a band of Kitsune and Tengu adventurers. He went to go out conquering with it and was defeated. The sword was taken and locked away. I have been
Failing on my lore checks.
if I can retrieve the sword and return it to my people, I can regain some amount of honor.
How did you lose it to begin with?
What more people took it?
And bloodlines.
I failed on the freaking lore check.
Are you saying you are a descendant of the man who
Then
took
it
it?
should still belong.
Descendant is lieutenant, actually.
I do
Well,
have a
that's
sword
close
that's
enough for
in
most
the
people.
Exactly.
Don't know what he's talking about though.
Rumors probably overestimate it, but conquering with the sword increases the sword's own power, so to speak.
Probably never
bloodthirsty
fall
sword.
into the wrong game.
Does the sword impart any of its bloodthirst upon its wielder?
That cult.
Not that I know of, and in case it does, I have magical protections against it.
Good. I'd hate to have to come back and have to fight you again. That would be terrible for
Yeah.
both of us.
No doubt. Nevertheless, the ruin is somewhere near the Elvish borders, but I've been walking across. I'm still heading southward, but when I get to borders, I'm planning on simply traveling from one edge to the other, try to find new ruins.
Well then, I suppose all I can do for right now is wish you luck. I will have to report your presence to my superior though.
As long as you put in a good word for me, then I mean no harm. That's fine with
I
me.
will definitely mention that you are not one who intends to harm any.
Thank you.
Would you mind if we stayed here with you for the night?
Oh, by all means.
After all, it's
Wait,
beginning
is
to
it
get
already
late.
nighttime?
Late afternoon when you guys met him. He was packing down early, but it's close to time to pack down.
Yeah, it's beginning to get to the time where we should probably make camp. And since we're here, why not take advantage, but request hospitality.
And he is more than willing to grant it.
Folding chair. Sitting chair.
Oh, sleep.
Yeah, I roll.
Well, he sets up camp, cooks what he hunted for the day, and offers it around.
Accept graciously.
Already asleep.
Alright.
Yeah, already asleep.
10 with nature, it looks like it's wolf meat.
Or survival.
Yeah, more survival.
Or owlbear.
Possibly one of the many owlbears.
Or an ogre. Delicious ogre meat.
I have another question
Is
for
he
you, since you
cannibal?
seem to have been coming through
He's
here.
half troll. Doesn't matter.
There is a
That
creature
only
around,
makes him
around here,
half
actually,
cannibal.
whose presence may become a hassle to the town nearby.
Really?
An owlbear.
Oh yes, I've seen a few. I fought a few of those on my way down here, actually.
Did you happen to bump into one fairly recently?
No, I wasn't looking for other tracks. Simply hiding my own.
Alright then. Just asking, because we were tracking it earlier, but then we bumped into your tracks, and we sort of decided that yours were more pertinent to follow.
I understand.
After all, ogres don't walk the way you do.
I don't walk the way ogres do.
It's true both ways. As in, Jean.
Yes.
Because I believe that's where two of my companions are from.
Are you both?
At the very least, given their appearance. Hold up. At least, I believe these two are Kitsune. I know one of them is. I mean, it's...
No, I cut off my tail so that I can go super Kitsune!
But then you'll never be able to go Kitsune level 4.
Oh god, no.
Just grow it back.
Yeah, I'll force it.
But then you'll have to turn into a little kid.
The other one doesn't speak much. If at all.
No, I speak quite a lot. I'm being quite clear. You just start listening.
But at the very least, she doesn't speak to me. She seems to speak to
Do
the
you
other
turn
one
into
quite
a
fine.
giant fox on full moon?
Well, I'm not one to judge.
Destroy
What
things.
rights? After all, they've made for wonderful companions